going to start now. All right, Rukayat. Good afternoon and welcome once again to the SLA Ambition Report. My name is Cynthia and I work as the social media associate at She Leads Africa. So very quickly, I'm going to dive into what the SLA Ambition Report is about, quote and unquote, the docu-series. So we put this together to spotlight the African women, entrepreneurs, more particularly to share insights into their founder stories, what has helped them over the years, and to be for other founders who are just coming up to get some of this advice and all of that, basically, right? And so again, I'm really glad that you are here with me on the call to do this interview. And it's not supposed to be more than 40 minutes, which means we could spend less than 40 minutes on the call. Yeah, so but before I really get into it, I am quite curious as to the pronunciation of your business name. So I'm not sure what the pronunciation is. So I wanted to get the exact pronunciation. Is it Regxta or Regxta? Oh, you're muted. I'm unable to hear you.
Okay, just the way you pronounce register.
Oh, okay. Regxta. Regxta. Okay. That's really great. Thank you so much. So getting right into it, I would like for you to take us through your journey as a founder, basically behind your mission and building Regxta. So introduce yourself to let us know who Rukayat is and what inspired you to start Regxta.
Okay, thank you, Cynthia and the SLA team. Thank you for this opportunity to speak to the team today. I am grateful for that opportunity. So my name is Rukayat Bello, and I am popularly known as Madam Grassroots. So I am the CEO and a co-founder of Regxta. So I have over 8 years professional banking and accounting experience. I'm a chartered accountant. I am passionate about financial inclusion. And I'm also keen in helping people succeed, especially the micro businesses. Anything that has to do with the welfare, well-being of the micro businesses just counts me in. So in Regxta, we give loans to the micro business owners. So we make use of community banking and agency banking. Our customers are assumed to be illiterate and semi-illiterate. And because they can't make use of our mobile app, that's why we adopted agency banking. So the agents go around to meet customers, in their communities and onboard them. So that is what we do. So we are not just giving loans, we give digital financial services. They can open accounts in less than a minute. They can save on the platform. Then they can also get loan in less than 5 minutes on the platform. So we also do financial literacy for all our customers. Today is 16th of December. In the next couple of days to come, on the 20th of December, we are going to be having our team bonding / financial literacy and seminars for our customers. So this is how we do it every year, so that they will keep them abreast of what is happening in the company, the do's and don'ts, so they can also feel that we want to be part of their lives. So these are the things we are doing and what is make us to, have a good portfolio.
All right. Thank you very much for that. That was quite insightful. And so that's actually going to take me straight into the next question. I wanted to get a deeper insight into what gap you are trying to, bridge building Regxta in the Nigerian financial space, basically, and how are you filling those gaps?
All right. I think you also asked me the reason why we started Regxta.
Yes,
So I think
absolutely.
it would be good to say that and also to answer this last
Yeah.
question. So I started Regxta, from the story of my mother. Her story inspired me to have a bank today. So there was a time my mom was not able to access finance because her shop got bonds. So my mom used to always have a piggy box, and the piggy box was actually taller than I was as at that time. So my
Oh,
mom would always tell us to put money in the piggy box, after selling for the day. And
yeah.
I know my mom to always save, mints. Yoruba will call it agoran, after
Yeah.
selling food. And you have this customer bringing mints, maybe 10 naira, 15 naira, 20 naira, depending on how. So my mom will always say, oh, yeah, Lotojo agoran is kolo, we always go and keep that mint
Yeah.
in piggy box. So, and after selling for the day, so after counting her money, she would also give me some money as well to put. So my mom would always save from January, and by December she would open the piggy box. We always buy bags of rice, we buy gallons of oil, granite oil, palm oil. We're always buying everything in in bulky, right, in big quantities. So at the end of the day, the remaining one will take it to a co-market, buy clothes, and then Christmas, whatever for us. So there was a time Inferno happened in November. That was in the former chairman's office in Orile Gomo. So because my mom's shop was actually there, so it
Yeah.
affected her shop.
Yeah.
So and she used to keep her piggy box inside that shop. So anybody from Orile hearing me would know this story. So this man's house got bought, everything, and my mom's shop also, went down alongside. So the piggy balls, all the ororo, everything that she had, all went down. And this thing happened in November. It means all the money my mom has been saving from January to November all gone. So I used to know my mom to be a very agile, very active, hyperactive, and very energetic human. And then I would say that when I got home, I met my mom crying for the first time. A woman crying for the first time, and I was
Yeah.
like, "Oh my goodness, what can I do? Just to help her." So the only thing that came into my mind was to go and look for, the number of microfinance banks we have in
Hmm.
Nigeria. So like I just tell her to go and borrow money. So I search on Google, then I said that okay, you can go this, you can go here. I gave her so many. I gave her the addresses of those banks.
Yeah.
But she was able to go to many of those banks, but they were just turning her down. As at then, banking was very difficult. They
Yeah.
were
Yeah.
doing group loans, nothing like fintech, nothing like, so they were doing group loans, and nobody wanted to give my mommy loans because she had no credit history, no bank accounts, and no valid ID card. And because she was even geographically disadvantaged, she was not able to access that finance. So I now told her to go to this popular bank. So she went there and they said that, okay, we'll be glad to give you this money. However, go and bring 29 people, and plus you so that you can be 30. So you people should stay for 3 months. They can have your credit history, then they can give you guys the loan. So
Hmm.
my mom was out going here and there to meet people, talk to people. So she was able to gather those people because she's actually very popular in the community, and she's all this Asalatu freak woman, Alaja and the like. So everybody wants to associate themselves with her. So she was able to convince people, and people also they wanted to help her because she has also helped a lot of people. And then when they went to that bank, so they told them that, oh, this person has and this person has Vita's card. This one does not have it. So after them, about 3 people qualified for that loan out of 30, right? So that means she has to go and start looking for another set of
Another
people
set
again.
of people. Yes.
It was very easy. She got home, she narrated all the story, and then she was not really happy. And that was how my mom said, you know what, I am not going to any bank again to get money. I'm going to be doing many jobs for me to raise my kids. And I saw my mom, somebody that used to have shop. She was, hawking pepper, she was hawking granite. We would be selling corn in front of the house. We that we used to have shop. So all those things, it took us backwards to candid because I think she was able to access finance. My mom is
Yeah.
not lazy. Multiply that money. I know her very well. She will
Wow.
always multiply that money. But because of that, she was not able to do her job again. But as time goes on, that was when I actually conceived that idea to say, oh, it means it's not only my mom that's not able to access finance, that I begin to make research, and make research. So at the point, I wasn't even thinking about that idea again because there was no money. How do I cope? How do I start? So, but when I finished my university, I wanted to do my wedding and I was saving towards that wedding. So there was a day I just remembered this idea that I've been nurturing for a very long time. I went to meet my mom and I told her I'm not doing this wedding again. I want to have a bank. So at first my mom was saying, God forbid, you are going to do this wedding. I've done for so many people. They're going to do your own too, blah, 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 all those bad level. So I was able to convince her and then she said, okay, no problem. I told her, okay, this is the amount I have. I need people to come bank with us. And because my mom is a popular person, she went again to another street, another street. Hey, my child is not working in a bank. Oh, come and collect, oh, come and collect. Oh. That was how my mom came with 77 people.
Wow.
They were telling themselves and she brought so we now employed one lady from the street and then started taking notes, of those customers. We're now giving them 5,000, 10,000, 5,000, you know. So, and my mom was my first customer and is even the first agent because she was also, she also um, helped us in some of these activities. And I'm happy to bring my mom back to business. And I started with 10,000 naira with my mom. And today my mom is collecting more than 1 million naira in Regxta. So it's not just my mom. I think we can you hear me?
Yes, I can. I can.
I'm happy that we've been able to replicate the same solution to over, 25,000 market women, not just women, market people, the
Yes.
micro business across 8 states in Nigeria. And to date, we've disbursed more than $6 million, and we've generated over 650,000 USD in revenue. Like I mentioned, we have more than 25,000 active customers on the platform, and we've created job employment opportunities to over 200 agents across 8 states in Nigeria. We are in Lagos, Oyo, Kwara, Osun, Abuja, Imo, and Kaduna State. So, and we are still spreading like coronavirus. Thank you.
Mhm. Thank you so very much. That's is such a fantastic story behind the build up of Regxta, and as a founder, it really must have been such an interesting journey knowing that it comes from a personal experience to be able to build lasting solutions to people's problems. Thank you very much again for that. And just to take you a bit more into it, I had earlier asked about filling the specific financial gap in the Nigerian system, right? And yes, you've explained or narrated to me the story behind building Regxta. So now, when it now comes to this part where you have to fill in the how Regxta is particularly filling in the financial gap in the Nigerian ecosystem. You've mentioned about the provision of jobs and having people on the platform. Are there like other things that you do when it comes specifically to getting people to up their finance game in the system?
Right, thank you for that question. So, this question, I am not going to be sugarcoating.
Yeah.
I'm going to be very direct. To be candid, if we don't have register, I am not sugarcoating. Some people
Yeah.
would have been dead by now.
Oh my God.
Some people will have been dead by now. I'm not trying to do like a messiah or whatever. This is
Yeah.
something I know. We stopped giving out loans yesterday, being 15th of December, because
Okay.
we have so many of our customers that are very good. Over 99% of them are doing extremely well. They will close their loans before due. Now they are in the office, and
They have to
as I'm
come down
speaking
to
to
the
you,
physical office.
although some of them don't know our office because we have
Okay.
branches and but the
Yeah,
people that know because our agents are like banks to customers,
of course.
whether they want to deposit, they want to get anything they want to do, they can always liaise with the agents. So the
Yeah,
agents are the banks that we are taking to their footsteps. Do you understand? They are
yes,
not just
yes.
steps. So you can see the way they talk as a business person, and I just have to say, okay, let's give them again today. I know some people will still come tomorrow. So, from what they are saying, you know that more without register, these people cannot survive. They are the ones saying it themselves. We have some customers that we started with 10,000 naira, just like we started with my mom, 5,000
Yes.
naira. They were all okay. Today, they have big businesses. We've grown them from nano to SME. You understand? They now have their big shops. At times when I see some customers, I'm always shedding tears to say, oh my goodness. So it means without register, probably they'll probably be in one. So, and this
Mhm.
is the number of prayers that we receive every day. And then we are not just giving out loans. Let me quickly show you this. Let me quickly show you. I don't know if you can see it. Let me, how do I?
Okay, to unblur the background,
Yeah,
you
I'm
just
trying
click on
to.
the video
Can you
icon
see? Can
again.
you see rice?
Yes,
Can
yes,
you see
definitely.
surveillance?
Yes, yes.
All right, so let me blow again. So we've sold more than 800 bags of rice from
Okay.
between the beginning of this month till now. So these are customers that ordinarily they can't afford to buy, one bag of rice. But with register, just come and pick it up. Give us more money and pay on installments.
Yeah.
So last week alone, we bought more than 5 maruas to people, and they pay on installment. So ordinarily, this is something they can't get. Do you understand? In
Yes,
so
yes.
many banks. But with register, we are like a market hub. So we just want all our products to be like butter and bread,
Yeah, that's so
gari and
fantastic.
granules,
Yeah.
something they can never do without. So we are not
Exactly.
just giving them loans or giving them this rice is our zero hunger products. So we
Okay.
also pay for their children's school fees. Come January, you see the way majority of them will be trooping in to collect SMS loans, school fees made simple loan. And because some of them cannot afford to, pay 40,000 naira as their child
Mhm.
or children's school fees, we pay for them and they pay us 1,000 naira, depending on the repayment plan you get. So we also buy them any assets of their choices. Maybe they want to buy freezer. Still that same, I would say on Monday. Yesterday was Monday. We got,
Yeah.
big generation for a customer as well. So she applied yesterday and she got it yesterday. So this is something that they would ordinarily not get in another place.
Okay,
So
so
like I mentioned to you, so we just want them to have a problem and think that register is the only solution.
yeah, I really love that. Fantastic. So this actually got me curious. I want to understand the rationale behind the are there like what kind of collaterals do you get from them in return? Because there has to be a way around it, right?
Okay. We don't do collateralized loan. If
Okay.
I'm buying any asset for you, that asset is good enough to be a collateral. You buy the asset in my own name. So if you fail to
Okay.
pay, so I can say that you came to my house to come and steal. Of course, they won't want that. And after
Hmm.
payment, we can do a change of name.
Oh. I totally get that now, and that makes so much sense. Actually fantastic. Thank you so much for that. So I'm going to move down now to the funding aspects of things, and I understand that funding a fintech startup, and then I mean it's not something that it's easy. It's mostly competitive. given the period that we are in currently. So how are you able to, to navigate financing your vision from the early days to like this moment of growth for Regxta?
We started Regxta with less than ₦1 million. And
Okay.
today we are more than $10 million valuation, if you are
Wow.
going to accept with me.
Hmm.
However, when we started, it was just we were just bootstrapping. I was working elsewhere. My co-founder was also working elsewhere. We were always putting the money together. So, as we grow, we didn't see any support, whether grants or government support or
Yeah.
maybe loan from anywhere. We didn't see it. At a point, we wanted to quit, but something
Hmm.
just, kept us moving. We remember the passion. We remember that if we quit, a lot of people will laugh at us. And then why do we even have to? We were just, there was when we started, we were using pen and paper. And then just last week, I was looking at the pen and I was seeing that there was a time that we disbursed 270 naira per day.
Wow.
270 naira, like having to get disbursed 10,000, 5,000,
Yeah.
20,000, So there was a day we disbursed more than 10,000. That's for you to know. But today, even our partner bank cannot download our bank statements.
Hmm.
Today, a day transaction in Regxta, like the bank statements, there was
Yeah.
we tried to download a day bank statement, then we were getting more than 250 pages.
Wow.
Yeah. And this is not this and it was not even a full day. You understand? So
Yes,
we
yes.
we told our partner bank last month that, oh, we needed our bank statement for 1 year. And the branch manager said, I cannot download it.
At that time,
It's too bulky.
yeah.
Yeah. So it is what it is. So I would say that no support, nothing. We're just relying on God. And then boom, the first
Mm.
um the first what is it called that we got investment, major investment we got was from ARM. But before ARM, we got investment from our angel investor.
Yes,
So
okay.
that person, I don't want to mention his name.
Oh, you don't
That
have to,
person
yeah.
that person is, the person is like our angel. So the person just saw us online, probably when I was pitching, came to us and was asking questions. And the person said, I don't also have money, but I think if I
Yeah.
give you this, and the person will always they will be giving us maybe every week. The person will send at times 2 million, 1 million, 3 million, and he's always doing that for 2 months. Before we just went to rent office. We're now doing, big transactions. Our
Yeah,
customers
in
were
bigger
now,
scales.
yeah, but when we now got that investment from ARM, $50,000, you would think we've raised $50 million. We started building our technology, we started
Mm.
expanding to other communities,
Yeah.
people started believing in us, started applying for more grants, and started winning and winning and winning. So that's how it all
That's
began. Yeah.
that's really, really amazing. And thank you so much for walking me through this journey. It's really inspiring. I was actually going to ask if you can recount an occurrence where at some point, because the question I was going to ask next was pertaining to whether there's been a moment in your journey where you thought to yourself, should I just give up? Like, I'm tired, this is exhausting. Do I just give up? And you mentioned that in your last response to my question. So I wanted to understand if there was like a particular occurrence where you can recount and say, oh, there was a time in this journey where I could not do this. And I thought to myself, should I just give up on this journey? So is there like a story around that you can share?
Yes, I know. I'm not going to mention names, but this
Okay.
thing that I want to say, if this investor is actually looking at us, um, two ways. You may be proud of us or you may not like us, but
Yeah.
it doesn't matter. So this particular investor came as an angel. We were in the Arachili market, very small office, one room office, very dirty office, but we are
Yeah.
proud of it. So we were in that office, and when this person came and said, "Oh, this office is too dirty, blah blah blah. Let me go and rent an office for you." So we said that we don't want to leave this premises. As far as
Yeah.
Orile is concerned, we don't want to leave Orile. So we just want it to be like just the way you see Zenith Bank of Ajosi Adeogun, you
Mm.
see GT Bank of Akin Adesola, just the way you see all those
Those
banks, it's
rural
just the way you see
places.
Marina of UBA. Do you
Yeah.
understand? Or
Yes.
UBA of Marina, just like that. So we just wanted to have that name as well. We don't want to leave Orele because we built our brand, from there also. And because I was also part I came from Orele, so we don't want to leave that place. So we told the
Yeah.
person that we don't want to go to another place, that we are going to look for another office. And luckily for us, they were building like room and parlor self-con and the
Okay.
like. So we told the person, this investor came and then paid for that office actually. So if you we don't have money to disburse, because we were just relying on this investor to say, okay, maybe after furnishing our office, according to the agreement, he's
Yeah.
going to give us money so that we can start disbursing and we'll start our technology. That was the agreement. So when this person rented that office for us, only for this investor to say, let's go and borrow money. Okay, fine, we'll go and borrow money. And you want to take 50%, 50% just for renting an office, less than ₦1 million with the agreement and commission. Then we decided to say we are not going to sign. So the person, was also not happy. Say, okay, if you are not happy, give me my money that I used to rent that office.
Yeah.
And we paid the landlord, and the landlord is not even ready to return the money. So myself and my co-founder will always cry and cry and cry and cry.
Good.
You understand? The only
Yes.
option is, we go and tell, and we actually spoke to the landlord. The landlord said he can't refund that money. You understand? And we also need to disburse to customer. We also need to furnish this office, and we also need to return that money.
It
It
was
was, it was,
a
it
lot.
was, oh my goodness,
It
it
was
was
a
a
lot.
lot.
I can.
It
Oh my
was a
God.
whole lot. It was a whole lot. Every day like this, I will not want to go to our dirty office so that customers will not come and say, hey,
Yeah.
it's not giving us money. And
Oh
the
my
account officer
God.
will call. My customer has not seen, they don't know what we are battling with, and we don't want to open up to say that we don't have money. So at a point, my co-founder had to go and do Uber. We were doing
Wow.
so many things. I had to go and teach elsewhere, just to, even if it's 20K, at least they just disburse. Do you understand?
Yes.
So
Yeah.
we did not go to that new office because of course, we don't have money to furnish the office. And they will call us, you guys should come and collect your receipt. Oh, your money is counting. We will cry and cry and cry and cry.
Oh my
So
God.
one Sunday, I was pitching, and some of those the members, like, will I say, people that will just come and join anything they see
Yeah.
online. And when after pitching, even those people that would pitch to, they did not invest. So it was one of those people. That was the person I was saying that is our angel investor. That
Yes.
was when the person now came to me to say, oh, I can resonate with what you are saying. I was also born and bred in Bariga, this and that. We were
Yeah.
sharing this. So that day when we were now talking and talking about it, please just invest in us. We now told the person what happened. So he's like, don't sign anything. Regardless, how much do you need to furnish your, and then we don't call money, we don't like money. So we
Of
just told the
course.
investor, just give us any amount. At least white here is okay for us. So investor said, no, I'm not going to do that. We are going to do proper. In fact, the
Like
valuation the
follow the
person gave us,
procedure.
the valuation was more, way, way more than what we are expecting. It was this person that opened our eyes to say, at least you don't have anything, you must be $1 million.
Hmm.
We are even saying maybe 10 million naira.
Yeah.
But this person invested like, oh my goodness, God bless you. I will mention your
And
name,
that's
Mr. X.
yeah,
God
that's
bless
so
you.
that's so
We will
amazing.
never, we will never forget that person in our lives. We will never. So it was that person, So the first money this person gave to us 1 million. As if we've never seen 1 million before. Hey, we started disbursing. disbursement first. After disbursement, we have to go and buy towels. You have to, another week again, 2 million. That's how
Yeah,
we were
that's
now
really
stable at a
amazing.
point before we started getting grants and another investment.
Yeah, thank you. Thank you so much for that. Um, so very quickly, you can run me through your idea of what success means for Regxta. For the next 3 to 5 years, what's your vision for Regxta?
All right. So, like I mentioned to you, our vision is to be the world's most essential bank for the underserved markets in Africa.
Yeah,
Anything that is essential, anything that is important to these people, they should just see Regxta as the only hope that can do it.
the
Not just
go-to
in
place.
Nigeria,
Yes,
the world most essential bank.
yeah,
What is essential to you cannot be essential to, may not be
definitely.
essential to the micro business owners. We know what is essential to them, and that's why you always see that all our products are like the water, the shelter, the food they need every day to them.
Okay.
So that is where we got that. We want to be the world's most essential bank for the underserved markets in Africa. Maybe I didn't remember to tell you, our license is also going to come out anytime soon.
Okay. Okay.
Yes. Then we're also going to be launching our two-story building register house by next
Oh,
year.
yeah, amazing.
Yeah.
Amazing, amazing. Thank you so much for that. So very quickly, do you have a message to, pass across to our unknown audience who would be watching this and, haven't registered with Regxta, of course, your business. What message do you have for them, for Nigerians and people across board as well?
All right. For Nigerians, we know money points, we know fair money, we know
Yeah.
OPay, we know they are major in payments. So we want you to watch out and look out for Regxta as the next money point for lending to the unserved markets in Africa.
Okay.
That's number one. And for the startups that are also just coming, what I would say to you is if you give up, you don't fuck up. So do not give up.
At all,
Keep
at
going.
all. Keep going.
Yes.
Yes.
Just keep watching out for Regxta. We have a whole lot of goodies for everyone out there. Yeah. The only fintech serving rightly the underserved in Africa is Regxta. And mind you, we also won the best startup, in terms of fintech category in SU
Oh,
or G20
congratulations.
last month as well in South Africa. So just keep
Congratulations.
watching out
That's
for us.
that's really
We are
amazing.
never going to accept defeat. We are not
At
dying at
all.
all. Not even anytime. We are not dying. You
Yeah.
understand? Keep out, keep watching out for Regxta. Thank you.
Thank you so very much, Rukayat. I really had an amazing session with you. Um, and hopefully when the production for this content is done, I'll definitely reach out to you to get any further material, promotional materials that I may be needing from you. But thank you so much for this, and not to waste much of our time. We've come to the end of this wonderful, amazing session. I'm really glad I got to do this with you and, learn more about Regxta and about the work that you are doing in the entrepreneurial space. So thank you for even inspiring me personally because you really have an amazing, founder journey, an amazing experience that you've shared with me, and it's really inspiring. So thank you so much. In less than 2 minutes, if you have any other thing you think you want to say, please feel free to do that, and we can then we'll then come to an end of this.
Yeah, I would just
Thank
say
you.
thank you for listening. So if you listen from the beginning till now, that means you are a fan.
Yes,
Thank you
you're a
so
big
much. I
fan.
love you.
Thank you. Bye. All
Bye.
right, thank you.